Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at my local Kroger store because we are going to do something a little bit different than we normally do. We're going to do a little bit of a challenge, I guess you could call it that. And I'm going to show you how if a store like a Kroger, who's a little more on the expensive side, if you don't have anything around you, or if you don't have a membership like a Sam's Club or a Costco, or maybe you don't even have any of those anywhere near where you live, and all you have is something like a Smith's or a Dillon's or a Kroger or an Albertsons or one of the more higher end grocery stores, how can you cut your grocery budget down because you can't do it the way that I do it? So we're going to go into my local Kroger and I'm going to show you a few little tips of how you can still cut your grocery budget even though you're shopping at one of the more expensive locations. Now the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is go alone if you can at all possible. As you've noticed, I have nobody with me. The kids are at home. I'm here by myself. Why? Because they're going to say, oh, please mom, please can I have those muffins? Please can I have that Jell-O? Please can I have these cookies? Or it's gonna be ooh, please can I have this super expensive cereal that's not on sale? And you know, moms and dads, you know how it is. You just finally say, fine, just get it. Or maybe it's your husband. Jason does not go grocery shopping with me. Tip number 2 is gonna be shop your sales. Get your ad to see what they have on sale and always check the weekly digital deals. The half gallons of milk, look, almost gone, right? Weekly digital deals are going to be your best friend. You got fresh shredded pizzas for $3.99 and they're normally $6.79. Grab some of those. You can get up to 5 with a weekly digital deal. Grab 5, stick them in your freezer for later. Skip the ice cream. Even though it's on sale, you don't need it. What about cheeses, right? Cheeses are on sale. Eggs for $1.99 for 18 count. When was the last time you saw it that price? I don't know. Shop your sales and then make your meals based on what's on sale. Look, it's almost gone. $7.99 weekly digital deal, typically $10.99 for these frozen chicken breasts. Okay, is it cheaper to buy them fresh and freeze them yourself? Maybe. Do the math and see, and if you can save that way, then do it that way. Okay, the next tip I'm going to give you is look the perimeter of the store. So that's going to be your produce, these deli sections, all of your meats, your dairy, your cheeses, all of those things, and look for these stickers right here. Look for the reduced stickers. Like this is what? A Home Chef brand of Southwestern corn chowder, and it was $4.99 and it's down to $2.02. You can freeze that. If you will eat something like this, if you and your family would eat corn chowder, which mine doesn't, I mean, Jason probably would, but the rest of us wouldn't. But this would be so easy to pop in your freezer and take it out another day and take it for lunch to work or one of your kids' lunches or whatever. But that would be a super easy and super cheap. You can't go get a McDonald's for $2. Look, this cocktail sauce, regularly $1.29, 65 cents. Can you freeze cocktail sauce? I don't know. But hey, 65 cents, I'd try it. Like, look, right over here in the produce section, I've got these little, you know, your kids beg for these. At least mine do. Well, one of mine does. These are typically $3, marked down $1.73. Probably can't freeze that with apples, but that would keep them quiet in the car for the day. Then look down here, there's like these charcuterie, but it's like a picnic tasting board that's fruits. That was $13, $7.27. So you got cheeses, caramel dip. I mean, the caramel dip alone is probably worth it to me. Some little meats, apples, pretzels. Cute. That would be good for a lunch. Open it up one day, make some sandwiches, and boom. Here's another one, a Caesar salad kit. That is a huge salad. There's no way I could eat all of that in one sitting. That could probably feed 2 people, or at least me and Jason. These are typically what? Oh, no. I don't know. I don't see this. I don't see because that's for that. And that's for that. I don't know how much these were. But they're reduced. And that's big. Can't go to a restaurant and get a salad that size. And it has chicken in it. For $3.43. Here's some smaller ones. $5.99. $2.70. just look around. See, what can I get? Can I make this as a lunch to take to work for a lunch? Can I put this with dinner to make a side salad for dinner? Here's a chopped bacon Caesar kit. Regularly $4.50, $2.02. My point is, look around. See what you can find that you know you're going to eat within the next 2 or 3 days, and meal plan around that. Look. And I would suggest going early in the morning to find these, because the longer through the day you wait, the more people come to the store and the more people find them and they're gone. So go around, see what you find, and then meal plan around that. Another one of my tips, it's one of my favorites. I love this. This is the Oops, We Bake Too Much rack. And they usually have a pretty good selection, especially, like I said, if you come early in the morning and you've got all these things. There's little donut holes, a whole pie, right? Cookies, donuts, cakes, all kinds of things. Little pastries, cupcakes, bread, flatbread, what are those, like little turnovers, scones. Any of this stuff can be stuck in the freezer and pulled out later. If you needed a quick dessert, grab this, set it out in the morning, let it thaw, there's your dessert for the night. You need breakfast for the kids, grab some donut holes out of the freezer. Look, there's breakfast for like 2 days, $2. You can't do breakfast for $1. There you go, especially for 2 kids. Always, always, always check this rack. All right, guys, another tip I'm gonna tell you is to pick the right protein. So we all need protein to kind of anchor our meal, to make it healthy. So if you can choose to swap your protein for something that's a little less expensive per pound, that will dramatically reduce your budget. So for example, if you make spaghetti sauce and you like to use Italian sausage, okay, that's fine. It's wonderful. I love it that way. It's $4.99 a pound, okay? Maybe this time you decide you're gonna make it with ground beef instead, because it's $3.99 a pound on sale this week. Typically the ground beef is way more expensive. It's like $6.99 a pound. And in that case, I would swap and use Italian sausage. But this week the ground beef is on sale. So maybe use it instead of the sausage and doctor it up with your seasonings and all that kind of stuff. Or at least cut it. Like use half sausage and half ground beef, so you're not using all the sausage. Also, what about this? The pork roast, the chuck roast, the chuck roast is $5.99 a pound, which is a good price for a roast or a chuck roast. But what if you switch it and you just decide to do pork chops instead at $2.99 a pound? You're saving $3 a pound if you just switch this out. Same with fish. Jason loves fish and shrimp and all of these things, right? I don't particularly care for it, but he does. So either buy it when it's on sale, right? Or don't use the shrimp and go get a cheaper protein option from over there. Okay, another tip you're gonna do is before you leave home, you're gonna try to meal plan. I know. I hate it too. You do all the work, you meal plan, and then you can't stick to it for whatever reason. Something happens, or life just comes out of nowhere and the plans change. I get it. Or you make all the dinners, and then the kids and whoever says, I don't want that. That's like, I can't. But it happens, right? It's just life. So you meal plan, and then you buy all these groceries to make all these meals, and then nobody eats them or they go to waste. I get it. But before you just meal plan and say, I want spaghetti this night and tacos this night, and we're gonna do, meatloaf the next night, and then you don't have the things already in your pantry, you just decided out of nowhere or at random what you were going to make. Instead of doing that, go through your pantry first, go through your freezer first, go through any overflow stock. Do you have dry pasta? Do you have rice? Do you have potatoes in your pantry still that need to be used? Do you have any bell peppers that need to be used? Do you have chicken in the freezer that needs to be used? Do you have ground beef at all? What do you have and what don't you have? And if you know already what you have at home on hand, you don't have to buy every ingredient item for a ton of meals. Say, okay, I have some chicken thighs in the freezer. I have some potatoes that need to be used up. So let's do that chicken and some mashed potatoes. And then if you can come in here and find a reduced bagged salad, you've got dinner one night and you only spent $2 or $4 or whatever on that salad for the dinner. Okay, so if you have pasta on hand and you have some jarred spaghetti sauce in your pantry, what do you need? You need a protein, right? Grab a protein of some sort, either the ground beef or a sausage or whatever is the most cost effective. Make your spaghetti and then grab a bagged salad, and then maybe there's some bread on that. Oops, we baked too much rack. Boom, there's another dinner. And if you're like me, you can make enough to where you have leftovers, right? So make your meal plan, decide what you need, or come here with it already, make a list of what you do have, and then come here and see what you find on sale and say, I have this, do I have such and such at home that I can make a meal out of this? And you can look at your list of what you have at home, your inventory list, and put together a meal. You don't have to make a huge basket full of tons and tons of things just to make a few meals. Another tip, and it might be a little bit obvious, I'm gonna say it anyway, just for my own sake, stick to your list. I know it's so hard. You go in the store and you see something, you're like, but this is on sale this week and I need to grab it while it's on sale. Or you have the kids with you, like I said earlier, or maybe you're coming to the store hungry, and that's another tip. Don't go hungry, but eat before you go, because otherwise, why? You're going, oh look, chocolate covered raisins, oh, the gummy worms. Stick to your list. Only what's on the list, and that's it. So you're coming by yourself. You've made a meal plan of what you've already got at home. Hopefully you're doing that. That'd be another tip. Make a meal plan based on what you already have in your pantry, in your freezer, in your refrigerator, and what can you make for the most part out of that, and what do you need to get to fill out those meals here at the store. So now you've got your list of the few things that you need, and you're going to go around the perimeter and check for those reduced stickers. You're going to look at the sale before you come, what's on sale, what's on the weekly digital deal, what can you snag for super cheap that you can stock up on or eat in the next couple of days or whatever. But my kids are also going to tell you, because they know, because I've trained them, you don't ever leave any store, no matter where you are, without checking the clearance aisle first. Now, sometimes it's kind of skimpy. This one today looks a little skimpy, but you never know. You might find one item, but you would have never found it if you didn't check. Kind of skimpy. Not a lot. On here, there's some sidewalk chalk for $1.57. Hey, keep your kids occupied. Look, here's some gluten-free cookies. I don't know how much these typically are. Oh, they were $5.99 for $2.99. If you or your family are gluten-free. There are some gummies, cloves. Let's see. Hair care. Right? Soups. I don't know. Look, pancake mix. Maybe this isn't on because I don't see a sticker. But always check, because you never ever know. Sprinkles. Here's some, what's everything bagel seasoning. I know a lot of people like that. Formula. More chalk. So always check, because you just never know what you might find. So I hope that was helpful for you. Just guys, remember, the goal here is to feed your family, okay? Times are hard for everyone. It's not for some people, but not for others. Everybody is struggling right now to pay for groceries. It is hard, I know. Not everybody is fortunate enough and blessed enough to have multiple grocery store options in their area to be able to price match and coupon. Actually, coupons hardly don't even exist anymore. They used to, that used to be a really good way to save. And for whatever reason, they just don't have coupons anymore. So the digital coupons, the store rewards programs, looking for all these clearance items, reduced items, whatever you can do to put food in your family's mouth, you've won, okay? Don't beat yourself up. We cannot help what groceries cost. All we can do is go out there and find the opportunities to save where we can save and be able to put food on the table, and as Scarlett O'Hara would say, keep body and soul together, right? That's what we're doing. So if you are putting food on your table and it may not be what the kids wanted or what your husband wanted or what you wanted, but if you have food, then you are blessed. And if you are able to get it at a lower amount to save your financial crisis that you're in, then you are doubly blessed. God has provided the opportunities out there for us to find the food and not be in such debt trying to eat and survive, but we have to do our part and go out there and find it, okay? He's not gonna drop it in our laps. So just know that I am praying for you. Everyone, we're all in this together. We can do this, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for all the love and the support, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, love you.